This week's Everything You Need to Know Up to Speed video by Donut Media is about the Subaru WRX. The Subaru WRX is a very important car. Without it we would not have the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, the Ford Focus RS, the Volkswagen Golf R, or the Honda Civic Type-R. Donut Media's host James Pumphrey gives the details on where the Subaru WRX got its start and its importance to the car culture. When Subaru was founded in the early 1950s it focused on people cars, but fast forward to the early 1980s Subaru wanted to change its global image and used motorsport to do it, specifically rallycross. As Pumphrey puts it, rally is a sport so badass, you can't even do it alone. Everyone thinks Subaru and rallycross go hand in hand, but for most of its early racing, it only found the podium once in 1987. This changed in the early 1990s as it started winning and signed legend rally driver Colin McRae. Around that time the Subaru Legacy was replaced by the Subaru Impreza. This is the time Subaru also earned its famous colors, blue and gold. The popular color scheme started its life as a sponsorship from tobacco company State Express 555, and the colors are loved long after the sponsorship has ended. The Impreza went on sale in Japan in 1992 and buyers had an available option Impreza WRX which featured a turbocharged engine. The name WRX comes from World Rally Experimental. Japan could also get an exclusive WRX-RA. The car featured no power windows, no air conditioning, and no anti-lock brakes. According to the video, 1994 was the first year the Subaru participated in every round of the World Rally Championship and it also debuted the Subaru WRX STI. Subaru and Colin McRae won their first WRC title in 1995. In the video you are taken through the multiple generations of the WRX including the Bug-Eye, the Hawkeye, and the WRX now on the market. Check out Donut Media's video below for more of the details.
If Subaru wants to sell more Impreza compacts, they need to build this Impreza Sport STI concept they unveiled at the Tokyo Motor Show. Subaru said they will be bringing more STI-enhanced vehicles to production, and here's one they need to bring to production sooner than later. Subaru announced at the New York International Auto Show 2015 that more models tuned by STI will be available in the US in the future. These STI-enhanced Subarus will feature more extensive modifications from the factory than previously offered, such as suspension, performance, braking, chassis and aerodynamic upgrades. Subaru also said STI-engineered parts will replace Subaru Performance Tuning, SPT, aftermarket parts in the US market. The Impreza 5-door is the perfect vehicle for Subaru to let their performance partner, Subaru Technica International, STI, get their hands on. Subaru needs a hot hatch model since they dropped the WRX STI hatch in 2015. Now that they build the Impreza at their US plant in Indiana, it would fit perfectly in their portfolio of US performance cars. Japan and Europe get the Levorg STI Sport hot hatch, so why not let US performance fans get a hot Impreza STI hatchback model? It would be easy for Subaru to drop in the WRX Source 2.0-liter direct injection turbo DID boxer with 268 horsepower with a 6-speed manual gearbox. The show model, Subaru Impreza Future Sport Concept, looks pretty cool with the body kit, larger wheels and performance tires, and high-performance custom exhaust with 2 STI tips sticking out the back. The show model comes in a sunshine yellow livery and also gets sporty front and rear bumpers, with a lower center of gravity and more dynamic shape than the current model. It's all speculation, but an Impreza STI hatchback would likely be a big hit with performance fans around the globe and especially in the US since Subaru doesn't offer a hot hatch WRX STI. So far, Subaru is waiting on a WRX STI hatchback variant. Fans would certainly buy a compact sports tour like the new 2018 Subaru Impreza Hatch STI unveiled at the Tokyo Motor Show. It would be sporty, fast, agile and offers greater utility. There's a sweet spot in the crowded crossover class reserved for the Subaru Crosstrek. It's a charming, butch little thing, with standard all-wheel drive, lots of room inside, and a "who cares if it gets dirty" attitude. Rather than rethink the Crosstrek's existence, Subaru has instead embraced its niche status for its 2018 model year refresh. It's got the same attitude, but has improvements in key areas that make it more pleasant to drive and nicer to use day to day. Better to live with. Because the 2018 Crosstrek is essentially a lifted version of the redesigned Impreza, it benefits from all the same improvements and overall refinement. That means it's quieter inside, with better materials used throughout the cabin. It's no superstar of comfort or luxury, maybe class average at best. But if you've spent a lot of time in the old Crosstrek, you'll definitely notice, and appreciate, the big interior upgrade. Better to drive, mostly. The Crosstrek rides on a completely new architecture, which pays dividends in the ride and handling department. Even on the smaller 17-inch wheels, the Crosstrek is composed in the corners, with responsive steering that's quick to respond and ride in overall action. On the highway, the Crosstrek rides with planted confidence, and even on rough pavement, or dirt roads, where the subby loves to play, the high-riding Impreza is solid and stable. And fun to slide around a Gravely corner. The powertrain itself, however, well, I'll get to that in a minute. Go on, get the stick. Most buyers will opt for the continuously variable transmission, but those who want to shift for themselves aren't out of luck. In fact, Subaru offers a 6-speed manual transmission on both the base model and the volume premium trim seen here. In other words, you don't have to sacrifice niceties like heated seats, auto headlights, and a touchscreen infotainment system if you want to roll your own gears. Of course, if you want to get Subaru's EyeSight suite of safety tech, you're locked into the CVT experience. Priced right. Not only does this 2.0i premium model come nicely equipped, it does so at a very reasonable price point. As tested, this Crosstrek costs $23,510, which feels like a total bargain. A smaller, dumpier-looking, similarly equipped Chevy Trax costs a few grand more. Gutless. Good as a Crosstrek is from a ride and handling perspective, its engine is a weak point. Subaru's 2.0-liter naturally aspirated Boxer 4 is found underhood, with 152 horsepower and 148 pound-feet of torque. Below about 3,000 RPMs, this thing struggles, and on several uphill climbs, I found myself downshifting a gear or two just to eke out some oomph. For a vehicle that will spend the majority of its life running around cities and traversing highways and country roads, more low-end power would be great. You know, a Crosstrek WRX sure sounds fun. Is this a new one? Well, I don't think the 2018 Crosstrek looks bad. It doesn't really look new either. If you told me this was a 2013 model, I'd believe you. If you want a crossover with fresh, modern styling, you'll need to look elsewhere.
In Nissan dealerships soon will be a new basic GTR, called Pure. This car can be purchased at a price below $100,000. Previously, the most affordable option Nissan GTR Premium was worth $111,685. The Nissan GTR Pure offers buyers $99 for $990. Expected equipment of the product was poorer compared to Premium. In particular, the car lost an exhaust made of titanium, a premium audio system with 11 speakers and leather trim, while retaining the leather seats. In technical terms, Pure and Premium are identical and are driven by a turbocharged engine V6 in volume of 3.8 liters, which develops 565 horsepower. Other modifications of Nissan GTR, refresh until 2018, became more expensive. Now the Track Edition will cost at the price of $130. $185 on GTR Nismo, $177,185. Note that the redesigned car received a multimedia center with support for Apple CarPlay. In addition, customers can buy the model in a new body color called Kuro Night.